unbelievable, my lovely, wonderful people. Our very own brother, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, changed his jar with regards to the fuel subsidy. Yes, so Tinubu has been pushed, and right now, he's been forced to change jar, and this is what is happening right now. Every single person can see that this is the issue and this is the real matter, and we cannot, continue to pretend like we're not aware. Okay, to bring things right into position, to bring things to ensure that things are done decently and in order. So it is a matter of serious attention, and every one of us needs to ensure that the right thing is done. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. President Tinubu changes jar on fuel subsidy right away. This is unbelievable. I would like to advise President Tinubu and his economic advisors who seem to be leading and listening to those who do not understand what the masses are going through, to continue to ensure that there is a difference and they understand what the people are going through. They must go through the same thing to get to the bottom of this. Tinubu and his economic advisors seem to be leading listening ears to that without the massive compassion and gas energy rollout. Within the next 2 weeks, the subsidy policy will fail and the CNG will have to subsidize for the economy to be stable. The now mainstream thought about the removal of gas subsidy as championed by the Western economic talk of how much will be saved by countries. For instance, Nigeria, how much $10 billion for Nigeria, but conveniently forgot that this has to be done systematically and change has to come. This has continued to roll out and blowout have continued, leaving the people to suffer. The problem, though, is that major corporations are always optimistic to minimize costs, labor essentially maximizing profit. The primary goal is to create more jobs, but to provide the highest possible margin in their shareholders. Petrol isn't only used by vehicles in Nigeria, but by millions of businesses as their primary source of energy, as electricity is a major problem in Nigeria. This is why its costs affect everything. Millions of businesses in Nigeria are contracting as customers face higher cost of living, for cutting the significant spending. For the subsidy is the only thing every single Nigeria enjoys from the government. The petrol attendants told me that instead of 3,000 to 4,000 liters sold weekly, they barely sell 500 liters at the cost of the price now. Whatever we think we will gain by saving subsidy costs, we will cost more by not ensuring there is thorough plan put in place. And to be honest, Nigeria's subsidy payment specifically extremely profit the high and wealthy. By 2012, Goodluck Ebele Jonathan's administration wanted to do it subtly, removing the subsidy gradually. It was Tinubu who stood against it and raised a protest, saying this was not the right way to go. By the time this affects the nation and the nation is brought to a halt, Tinubu will have no choice but to listen to the people, as the subsidy removal is essential in bringing this to an end. So this is what is happening. They said the subsidy thing, very soon Tinubu will have a rethink. He said because this is gradually grinding, the economy to a halt. Petrol attendants said normally they will sell 3,000 to 4,000, liters of petrol a week, but now they barely sell 500 liters. Because how much is a liter of petrol today? It does not match income. It doesn't match income. People are genuinely suffering. Income is not moving. Okay, yet cost of living is going up. So how do How do we reconcile all this? There must be a point at which we meet and ensure that we stop this. Otherwise, we will be suffering for nothing. Okay, we will be suffering for nothing. It is a serious matter that we all need to consider, with nobody, with nobody being left behind. As President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is planning, to address Nigerians, we'll see if subsidy will be part of it. Okay, so it is something that we all need to do. Okay, so this is what is happening now, my people. This is what is going on. Okay, so we all need to ensure that we do everything humanly speaking possible and change the course of what is going on. The NLC strike, they've said it will commence despite court injunction saying, it is time for them to make real profit and make, and move on to ensure that Nigeria becomes a better place. Isn't this what they stand for? Isn't this what they stand for? Okay, in ensuring that they voice out for the masses. Okay, in ensuring that they voice out for the masses. So it is. If there's any time that we should have paid attention, that time is now. If there's any time we should have allowed, the truth to be revealed, that time is now. Every single one of us knows exactly what is going on. So it is insane to mention but a few the issues that are really going on now. Tinubu knows very well. I don't think he knows very well. That would be a wrong statement. He did not really pay attention to what the effect of what he has been planning or what he has been proposing is all for. He did not really plan it. He did not really plan. He just came up and said, "Oh, subsidy has been removed." Subsidy has been removed. So this is what it is. So every single person needs to wake up and understand that there are people who wants to work against us and put this nation, in a dirty position. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember that the greatest time to to have planted a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. We have an opportunity to make things right. Let's do it correctly. God bless. Have a good day. Bye for now.